Listen up. Right now, in this very moment, you have more power than you realize. You are standing at the intersection of where your life is and where you want it to be. And the single most important thing you need to understand is that you are the one who controls your reality, starting with the thoughts you allow to dominate your mind. I want you to think about this. How often have you let your circumstances dictate how you feel? How often have you let a bad situation, a negative experience, or a tough moment steal your peace and happiness? Too often, right? But here's the secret: your thoughts don't define you. They never have, and they never will. Every single one of us has negative thoughts from time to time. The question is not whether they come, but how long you choose to let them stay. You can choose to feed those thoughts, or you can decide to let them go. The power is in your hands, in the very thoughts you decide to entertain. So what's the first step? You need to take control of your mind. Start by doing this every time a negative thought pops up. Pause and ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it bringing me closer to the life I want to live? If the answer is no, then release it. Let it go. Because you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of them, and you have the power to change the channel in your mind. Now, here's a simple, powerful tool you can use immediately to shift your energy gratitude. You want to change your focus? Focus on what you already have. Find something, anything, to be grateful for. It doesn't matter how small it seems. Gratitude is a game changer because it forces your mind to look for the positive, to search for the good in every situation. When you shift your attention to what you have, you begin to feel richer, more abundant, more alive. But sometimes life will throw you a curveball. A difficult situation might feel impossible to overcome. That's when you need to remember this: negative emotions are a signal, not a sentence. They are temporary. They don't define you. And here's something even more powerful: those emotions can be transformed. They are like a flame that can be turned into energy, into drive, into focus. When you feel yourself getting stuck, don't just think about the problem. Think about the opportunity that exists within it. Reframe your perspective. A challenge is simply a chance to learn something new, to develop, to grow. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And suddenly, the problem that seemed insurmountable becomes something you can handle. You don't have to do it alone. If you're serious about eliminating negativity, you need to surround yourself with people who lift you up, who inspire you. If you're around energy-draining people all the time, it will be that much harder to maintain a positive mindset. Your environment matters. Seek out the individuals who will support your growth, who will encourage you to keep going even when the road gets tough. Because when you're fueled by the right people, your mind is much more likely to stay in a positive place. And here's something else: your state affects your state of mind. You've heard it a million times before, but it's true if you want to change how you feel, change how you move. Stand up, take a deep breath, raise your arms in victory, move your body. Motion creates emotion. When you change your physiology, you change your mental state. It's that simple. Now let's talk about daily rituals. This is the game changer. It's not enough to wait for motivation to strike you. You must create the habits that will elevate you every single day. Whether it's meditation, journaling, exercise, or just taking a moment to center yourself, these rituals anchor you in positivity. They remind you that you have control over your emotions and your destiny. Every single day, choose to empower yourself with the habits that align with the person you want to become. Let me remind you of this: you have the power to choose your reality. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your experience. The next time something negative happens, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to fuel my growth? Your mindset is the key to every door. You decide the quality of your life, the joy you experience, and the way you handle adversity. It's all in your hands. Never forget that. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can either propel you to greatness or hold you back from achieving your full potential. The key to unlocking your best life starts with understanding one simple truth: you have the power to control your thoughts. Too often we let our minds run on autopilot, allowing negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, and old patterns to dictate how we feel and how we act. But here's the breakthrough: you don't have to be a slave to your thoughts. You are the master of your own mental landscape. The moment you take control of your mind, you start taking control of your life. It begins with awareness. You have to become aware of the thoughts that arise and the emotional triggers that follow. When you notice yourself spiraling into negativity, stop. Recognize it. Understand that those thoughts are just mental patterns. They don't have to define you. Once you're aware of what's happening, you can interrupt the cycle. This is where your power lies, in your ability to choose. Shift your focus to something empowering. Reframe negative thoughts by looking for the opportunity or lesson in any situation. Every challenge, every setback carries with it a seed for growth. Rewriting your inner dialogue from I can't to I can might seem small, but it's a monumental shift in mindset that will change everything. Remember, your thoughts are not your reality, they are simply passing clouds. You get to choose which ones you let linger and which ones you let go. Take control of your mind, and you'll begin to shape the world around you. Your thoughts are not who you are. They're simply mental events, temporary waves in the vast ocean of your mind. Too often, we let our thoughts dictate how we feel about ourselves and the world around us. When a negative thought arises, we may believe it defines us, leading us to identify with feelings of doubt, fear, or frustration. But in truth, you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of them, and you have the power to choose whether to attach meaning to them or let them pass by. Every person has a stream of thoughts flowing through their mind every day. Some of those thoughts may be uplifting, and some may be discouraging. But the key is understanding that these thoughts don't hold any inherent truth unless you allow them to. When you tell yourself, I'm not good enough or I'll never succeed, those are just thoughts, not facts. They're opinions formed by past experiences or fears, not the reality of who you are or what you are capable of achieving. What you choose to believe about yourself will shape your life, but you can change the narrative at any moment. You have the power to change the meaning you attach to your thoughts. If a negative thought arises, don't judge yourself for having it. Instead, ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it aligned with the person I want to be? You have the choice to challenge it and replace it with something more empowering. Your true power lies in your ability to step outside of your thoughts and take control of the story you choose to live. Gratitude has the power to shift your entire perspective. When life gets tough or things don't go as planned, it's easy to focus on what's wrong, on the obstacles, the disappointments, or the setbacks. But here's the truth, what you focus on grows. If you constantly look at the negative, you'll feel overwhelmed by it. If you focus on the positive, however, your world begins to change. Gratitude is the key that unlocks this shift. It's a simple yet powerful practice that pulls your attention away from scarcity and directs it toward abundance. When you take a moment to appreciate what you already have, whether it's a loving family, your health, or even the small blessings in your daily life, you begin to rewire your brain to notice the good. This isn't about ignoring life's challenges, but about choosing to not let them define you. Gratitude changes your emotional state instantly. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, even in difficult times, you shift from a place of fear or frustration to one of appreciation and peace. It puts your mind in a state of abundance instead of lack, allowing you to see possibilities rather than problems. Gratitude is also a magnet for more of what you appreciate. The more you focus on the things you're thankful for, the more you'll start attracting those things into your life. The beauty of gratitude is that it doesn't require anything external to change. You already have everything you need to experience it, and in doing so, you have everything you need to begin shifting your focus. Your physical state has an immediate and profound impact on your mental state. The way you carry yourself, the way you move, and even how you breathe can completely change how you feel in an instant. When you're feeling down, stressed, or stuck in a negative thought loop, the easiest and most effective way to break out of it is to change your physical state. Think about it. When you're feeling low or overwhelmed, your body naturally slumps. Your posture becomes closed off, your shoulders round forward, and your energy drains. But if you consciously shift your body, you begin to shift your mind. Stand up tall, straighten your back. Take a deep breath and stretch your arms wide. You'll notice a shift in your energy almost immediately. When you change your posture, you're telling your brain that you're in control, that you are strong and capable. Movement is another powerful tool for changing your state. Whether it's a quick burst of exercise, going for a walk, or even dancing around the room, moving your body floods your system with energy. It's impossible to feel stuck or helpless when you're physically active because motion generates emotion. This is why athletes, public speakers, and successful people often use physical activity to prepare for big moments. Breathing is equally powerful. A few deep, intentional breaths can calm your nervous system, slow your heart rate, and shift your body into a state of relaxation and focus. These small, simple actions give you the power to change your emotional state on demand. When you control your body, you control your mind. The present moment is all you truly have, yet so often we allow our minds to wander to the past or the future, robbing ourselves of the joy and peace that is available right here, right now. When you're caught in the cycle of regret about what happened or anxiety about what might happen, you miss the incredible power of the present moment. Embracing the now is one of the most powerful tools for cultivating happiness and mental clarity. When you focus on the present, you step out of the realm of what ifs and if onlys and you start living in a place of real power. This moment, however ordinary it may seem, is where you can take action, make decisions, and feel alive. By letting go of the past, whether it's guilt, shame, or unfinished business, and releasing the future, whether it's fear or worry, you free yourself from unnecessary burdens. Being present requires you to be mindful, to pay attention to what's happening right now, without judgment or distraction. Take a deep breath and feel the sensations in your body, listen to the sounds around you, and take in your environment. By grounding yourself in the here and now, you activate a sense of gratitude for the life you're experiencing in this moment. When you're fully present, you find peace in the simple things, the warmth of the sun, the taste of your food, the connection with a loved one. This is where happiness is found, not in the future, not in the past, but in the present. Negative emotions are often viewed as something to avoid or suppress. But what if we saw them differently? What if we understood that negative emotions are signals, not a sentence? These emotions are not permanent conditions or defining characteristics of who you are. They are messages from your mind and body trying to tell you something important. When you feel angry, anxious, frustrated, or sad, these emotions are usually pointing to something beneath the surface. Maybe you're facing a boundary violation, unmet expectations, or unresolved pain. Negative emotions are a natural part of being human. They come up to let you know something needs attention. They ask you to reflect, to pause, and to examine what's going on inside. The key is to acknowledge them rather than letting them control you. Instead of allowing your emotions to dictate your actions, take a step back and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What is this emotion trying to teach me? By understanding the root cause of your emotions, you can address the real issue, whether it's a need for self-care, a need to set boundaries, or simply a need to express yourself. Once you've acknowledged and understood the emotion, you have the power to release it. Recognize that, just like any other wave, this emotion will pass. It is temporary. You are not your emotions. They are just visitors, not permanent residents. By reframing negative emotions as opportunities for growth, you can transform them from sources of suffering into catalysts for positive change. How you perceive a situation can completely change how you experience it. The events themselves may be neutral, but the meaning you attach to them determines whether they become obstacles or opportunities. Reframing negative situations is a powerful tool that allows you to shift your perspective, turning challenges into chances for growth. The first step in reframing is to acknowledge the initial emotional response you have to a situation. It's natural to feel frustration, disappointment, or fear when things don't go as planned. But then take a moment to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can this serve me? This shift in questioning helps you step outside of the negative emotions and look at the bigger picture. A setback is not the end, it's a stepping stone. A failure isn't a reflection of your worth, but rather an opportunity to refine your skills or approach. For example, if you don't get the job you wanted, instead of dwelling on the rejection, ask yourself what you can improve for next time. Maybe it's a skill to develop, or maybe it's an indication that there's something even better suited for you out there. By changing the narrative in your mind, you can see problems as puzzles waiting to be solved. Every obstacle is a lesson, every challenge a doorway to personal growth. Reframing negative situations doesn't diminish their difficulty, but it transforms your response to them, giving you the power to turn adversity into advantage. The people and environment you surround yourself with have a tremendous impact on your mental state, energy, and overall well-being. Surrounding yourself with positivity is not just a choice, it's a strategy for thriving. The energy, attitudes, and behaviors of those around you shape how you see the world and in turn how you respond to it. When you spend time with people who uplift you, who inspire you, and who support your growth, you naturally begin to mirror their energy. Positivity is contagious. When you're around individuals who are optimistic, solution-focused, and encouraging, you are more likely to adopt those same qualities. You'll find yourself thinking in terms of possibility rather than limitation. The right people push you to become your best self, encouraging you to strive for greatness and reminding you of your own potential when you doubt it. On the flip side, being around negativity, criticism, or toxic energy can drain you, leaving you feeling defeated, disempowered, or even hopeless. Negative people may project their own fears or limitations onto you, making it harder for you to maintain a positive outlook. That's why it's crucial to carefully choose who you allow into your inner circle. But it's not just about the people, it's also about the spaces you inhabit. Create an environment that nurtures positivity. Whether it's decluttering your home, filling it with things that inspire you, or making sure you have quiet, peaceful spaces to recharge, your surroundings play a pivotal role in your mindset. When you surround yourself with positivity, your capacity for happiness and success multiplies. The habits and rituals you practice daily have the power to shape your mindset, energy, and overall experience of life. Daily empowering rituals are the foundation of success, happiness, and mental resilience. They set the tone for your day and prime your mind to face challenges with confidence and clarity. An empowering ritual is anything that supports your well-being, boosts your energy, and helps you stay aligned with your goals. It could be as simple as starting your morning with gratitude, where you list 3 things you're thankful for, setting a positive intention for the day ahead. It could be a physical practice like stretching yoga, or a brisk walk to get your body moving and your blood flowing. When your body feels energized, your mind follows suit. A key ritual for many is meditation or mindfulness, allowing you to center yourself and quiet the noise of daily life. Just a few minutes of deep breathing or meditation can help you reduce stress, increase focus, and boost emotional resilience. Writing in a journal is another powerful ritual, giving you a chance to reflect, process your thoughts, and clear your mind. The most important thing is consistency. When you commit to these rituals every day, you build a sense of discipline and self-trust. Over time, these small actions compound, leading to big shifts in how you show up in the world. They create momentum, foster positivity, and anchor you in the habits that empower you to be the best version of yourself. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You have the power to choose your reality at any given moment. This is one of the most empowering truths you can embrace. Life will always present challenges, uncertainties, and obstacles, but how you respond to them, how you interpret and choose to act determines your experience of the world. Every day you face a series of choices: how you think, how you react, and ultimately how you shape your story. The key is understanding that your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions drive your actions. When you learn to control your thoughts, you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You can choose to see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as lessons, and struggles as temporary stepping stones on your path to growth. It all starts with the awareness that you have a choice. When life presents difficulties, you can choose to react with fear, anger, or resignation. Or you can choose to respond with courage, resilience, and optimism. The way you choose to interpret situations dictates how you feel about them, and those feelings fuel the actions you take. Every choice, no matter how small, influences the direction of your life. If you want to experience more joy, success, or fulfillment, start making choices that align with those desires. You may not be able to control everything that happens, but you absolutely have control over how you respond. You have the power to decide what your reality looks like, and that power begins with each choice you make. Remember, the life you want is not some distant dream, but something you have the power to create right now. You have the ability to control your thoughts, shift your focus, and choose your reality no matter what's happening around you. Every moment is a new opportunity to take charge of your mindset, embrace gratitude, and step into your power. It all starts with the decision to show up for yourself, to take control of your emotions, and to rewrite the story you've been telling yourself. The road to happiness, success, and fulfillment begins with the choices you make today. So take that step, no matter how small, and remember you are the creator of your own reality, and the power to change your life is always in your hands. It's time to unlock your potential and step into the life you've always dreamed of.